What's up, everyone? It's almost Thanksgiving, and you know what that means. There's lots and lots of delicious foods to eat. And maybe it's the fact that I skipped lunch today, but I am starving. And if I combine that with the fact that Pokemon's always in my head rent-free, it got me thinking, if I was in the Pokemon world, what would my Pokemon Thanksgiving meal be? Before you freak out, this is canon, alright? People eat Pokemon, Pokemon eat people. That's just the way it is. So with all that being said, let's look at my perfect Thanksgiving meal if I were to eat Pokemon. So while I was trying to put together my perfect meal here, one thing became pretty obvious. It's going to be really hard to make some sides. A salad sounds great, but when you realize that most grass Pokemon are also poison, yeah, it doesn't really sound that appetizing. Now, one Pokemon we can work with is Execute. Tell me this guy would not make the perfect deviled eggs. And you absolutely have to have deviled eggs on Thanksgiving. It's just kind of a requirement. Now, another food I've recently gotten very into is mushrooms, and for that, I'm picking Shroomish. This guy would be absolutely delicious, a little fried up, a little bit of sauce on him, would be perfect. This next side is a little strange. It's actually something I haven't tried, but I totally would, and I've seen it all over the place here recently. It is actually going to be some flora, and we're going to need your head, buddy. Sorry. For this, we're going to be grilling a sunflower head. I've never tried it, but I heard it's delicious, and I'd definitely be down to try, especially on a holiday like Thanksgiving. And of course, for dinner rolls, we're choosing Dashbun. I like to think that you can pluck those things off without hurting them one bit. Sadly, I'm kind of out of sides, and this few of sides would definitely not cut it in my family, but for this video, it'll have to do. As much as I love the idea of Dugtrio being a bunch of potatoes, we'll have to move on to the main meals. For the next course, we're going to be eating some duck. And when I say who's a duck Pokemon, you probably think Golduck, Psyduck, but there actually is another, and that is Ducklet, and this little guy's on the menu. For this next dish, we're going to look at a little bit of seafood. I'm going with Clauncher and Magikarp. I'm not a big fish guy, but I do enjoy some shrimp, so these guys are both going on the menu. Now for the main meal and the one I'm most excited for, we're going to be looking for some Bouffalant. Now I'm not capable of taking this guy out, but I think I know somebody who can. And what better to pair with some Bouffalant than some Skullvillain hot sauce? You cannot tell me in the Pokemon world they do not make this guy in the hot sauce. Man, all this eating's got me parched. For a drink, we're choosing Sinistea. Now, I don't know exactly what's in this cup, and frankly, it's none of my business, but I need something to wash the Bouffalant down. And now for my favorite part of Thanksgiving, the dessert. And I got one guy in my sights. Sorry, Appleton, but I'm making you into a pie. And I'm not stopping there. Alcremie, you're going on top, and Vanillix, you're going on the side. It's going to be one heck of a dessert. Okay, that's my meal. Everyone let me know what you would have done differently. I hope you guys have a chill Thanksgiving. See ya.